What if the reason you keep self-sabotaging, the reason you get close to something great and then somehow ruin it, is not weakness, not bad luck, not the wrong timing? What if your own brain is secretly working against your success? Not because it wants you to fail, but because it is terrified of what happens if you actually win. Most people think their biggest enemy is failure, so they study failure, they fear failure, they do everything to avoid failure. But here is what nobody talks about. Some of the most capable, talented, intelligent people on the planet never reach their potential, not because they failed too many times, but because every time they got close to something real, something big, they pulled back, sabotaged it, walked away, and called it bad timing. But it was never timing, it was fear. A very specific, very misunderstood kind of fear. The fear of success. There was a writer named Franz Kafka, one of the most gifted literary minds of the 20th century. He wrote with a depth and originality that left people speechless. His ideas were decades ahead of their time, and yet he spent most of his life working as an insurance clerk, writing in secret, sharing almost nothing. And before he died, he left one final instruction to his closest friend: burn everything, every manuscript, every story, every word he had ever written, destroy it all. His friend did not listen, and the world got the trial, the metamorphosis, the castle, works that are now considered masterpieces of world literature. So why did Kafka want them destroyed? Because he was terrified of what it meant if they were truly great, terrified of the visibility, the judgment, the weight of being someone, terrified that success would demand more from him than he believed he could give. This is not a rare story. This is a human story. The Stoics had a name for this pattern. They called it self-imposed limitation, the invisible ceiling a person builds not from their circumstances, but from their own beliefs about what they deserve. Epictetus taught that the chains most people wear are not placed on them by the world. They are forged quietly, privately, in the mind. And the most unbreakable chains are the ones you build yourself out of the fear of your own potential. Now let us go inside the brain, because what is happening here is not poetic, it is neurological, and once you understand it, you cannot unsee it. Your brain has a deeply wired concept called an identity thermostat. Just like a room thermostat keeps the temperature at a fixed setting, your brain keeps your life at a fixed level of success, visibility, and achievement, the level it believes is normal for you, safe for you, deserved for you. When your life drops below that level, failure, rejection, loss, your brain motivates you to recover, to get back to normal. But here is what nobody talks about. When your life rises above that level, when things are going too well, too fast, too big, your brain does the exact same thing in reverse. It gets uncomfortable. It starts looking for ways to bring you back down to what feels familiar, what feels safe, what feels like you. Psychologists call this self-handicapping, and neuroscience shows it is driven by the same stress pathways as physical danger. Your amygdala cannot tell the difference between a lion chasing you and the possibility of becoming someone bigger than you currently believe you are. Both feel like a threat. Both trigger the same response: retreat, sabotage, back to safety. There's also something called impostor syndrome, the deep, persistent feeling that you do not actually deserve your success, that you are one moment away from being exposed as a fraud. Studies show that over 70% of high achievers experience this at some point, and the higher they climb, the louder that voice gets, because the brain's identity thermostat is working overtime trying to pull them back to where they started. Let's make this real, because this is not happening to someone else, this is happening to you. You start a project with genuine excitement. The first few days are electric, you moving, creating, building, and then, out of nowhere, you slow down. You find reasons to procrastinate. You suddenly remember 17 other things that need your attention. The project stalls, and you tell yourself you lost motivation, but you didn't lose motivation. Your brain hit the ceiling of what it believes you deserve, and it applied the brakes. Or you get an opportunity, a real one, something that could genuinely change your life, and instead of feeling purely excited, you feel dread, doubt, a quiet voice that says, "Who do you think you are?" That voice is not wisdom. That voice is your identity thermostat fighting to keep you small. Or maybe you've been close to success before, actually close, and something happened. A decision that didn't make sense, a relationship you pushed away, a door you didn't walk through. And looking back, you wonder why. The answer is almost always the same. Your brain chose the familiar pain of staying small over the unfamiliar territory of becoming more. The most dangerous thing about the fear of success is that it disguises itself as logic, as responsibility, as being realistic, but it's none of those things. It's just fear wearing a very convincing costume. 4 steps to break through your identity thermostat, starting today. Step 1. Raise your identity ceiling deliberately. Your brain limits you to what it believes you are, so change what it believes. Write down every single morning the person you are becoming, not who you are now, who you are becoming. I'm a person who finishes what they start. I'm a person who handles success with confidence. I'm a person who deserves to win. This is not positive thinking. This is identity programming, and it works because your brain always acts in alignment with its self-concept. Step 2. Catch yourself mid-sabotage. The next time you start pulling back from something that's going well, stop. Name it out loud. I'm self-sabotaging right now. I'm scared of what comes next. Awareness alone doesn't fix the pattern, but it interrupts it, and an interrupted pattern can be redirected. Step 3. Normalize success in small doses. Your brain fears success because it feels foreign, so make it familiar. Set small goals and hit them consistently. Celebrate the wins, genuinely. Let yourself feel good about progress. Every time you do, your identity thermostat adjusts slightly upward. The ceiling rises, and what felt overwhelming starts feeling normal. Step 4. Find people who have already crossed your ceiling. Spend time, physically or digitally, with people who are living the level of success you are afraid of. Read their stories, watch their interviews, study their mindset, because your brain is heavily influenced by what it sees as possible and normal in others. Surround yourself with evidence that the life you want is survivable, and slowly your thermostat will reset to match it. Here's what I want you to walk away knowing today. You are not self-sabotaging because you're broken. You are self-sabotaging because your brain is doing exactly what it was designed to do. Keep you safe inside the version of yourself it already knows. But you are not here to be safe. You are here to grow, to build, to become. Kafka's greatest works almost burned, not because the world rejected them, but because he did. Don't make the same mistake with your life. The fear of success is real, but it's also beatable. One raised ceiling at a time, one interrupted sabotage at a time, one small win held onto instead of thrown away. Subscribe to Brainora, because every video on this channel is built around one mission: to hand you the psychological tools that your school never gave you, the tools to understand your own mind, to stop working against yourself, and finally, to start becoming the person you've always been capable of being. Your brain fears your success, but you do not have to.